Hello, and welcome to Journey Conversations. This podcast was literally birthed out of a conversation about the issues of life while on the way to destiny. We oftentimes get a glimpse of what's to come or the promises of God, but get discouraged while on the journey to destiny. This podcast was created to encourage, uplift, and remind our subscribers of just how much God really loves us and cares about us. Look, nothing spooky over here, just conversations while on life's journey to destiny. Over the course of this year, we will talk about a wide range of topics, from interviewing artists, both gospel and secular, to talking with pastors and first ladies, to talking about mental health in the church. But today we have a special guest. She is an indie soul singer originally from Wildwood, Florida. She graduated from Florida A&M University. Her background in soul, R&B, gospel, and classical music shines through in everything she sings. Having teamed up with indie artist and producer Mickey Miller of South Bend, Indiana, she has released her debut album, Voice Memos. I invite you to listen in on this conversation with Blanche J. TJ gonna be like, what? Like where
it fits.
Right. First I'm gonna edit that out. But where, so where did you come from? Where are you from?
Wildwood, Florida.
Wildwood, Florida. I feel like you just made that up.
No, it sounds like it, but it actually exists. It's very small. We've advanced now because the retirees are coming in building up. But we had three red lights on Main Street. One primary school, one elementary, one middle, one high school.
How long have you been in Charlotte?
9 years.
9 years.
Well, okay, so I didn't move from Wildwood to here. I moved from Tallahassee to here.
Okay.
I graduated from Florida A&M. Whoop whoop. Okay. Rattlers.
Okay.
Turn up.
Nobody cheered. Okay.
Best HBCU on the planet, and that's cool. That's cool because we don't need the help. We know where we stand.
Come on.
So yeah, graduated from there with my bachelor's, and Shantae's dad lived in Columbia, so we were kind of here a little bit.
Cool.
And I visited the first time and fell in love with the landscaping, low-key.
Cool.
We just came on a whim. After Shantae graduated, we came and moved.
Wow. Now see, if we were churchy, we would say, the Lord led us here.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
You got a CD coming out called Voice Memos.
True.
It is a great project.
Thank you.
It is a great project. I heard, I listened to it this morning and some last night, and it's really, I think my favorite track is Gray Skies.
Oh.
Yeah. And I feel like I can harmonize. So whenever you're ready. So now that we have our moment,
I've only heard you sing hymns. I'm not really sure how that's going to go over.
The hymns is what got us over. I don't understand. I don't understand what's wrong.
All I ever wanted was you. You turned my gray sky so blue. Hearing your name, I get lost. Smiling at the very thought. Baby, look at what you're doing to me. You're the yin to my yang, day to my dream, voice to my singing. You're the dance in my feet, the waves on my beach, your heart to my beat. You're the glue that keeps me together. My forever smile in the stormy weather. And I don't mind a little rain someday. All my sadness goes away. Rain, go away. Come again another day. Gray skies blue. Gray skies blue.
But tell us why Voice Memos? Where'd you get the name? Like, tell us about the project.
I have a crazy habit of being at work, being in the car, at random. I get an idea, it pops up. I go straight to my phone, hold it up to my face, and just hum whatever I hear in my head. Had way too many of those. So I'm like, voice memos. Not real strategic, not real formal, just kind of, this is what I was thinking at this moment. That's kind of real low key.
Yeah.
It's something that everybody does though.
Right.
You know, you don't feel like typing out a note, you just talk. And I mean, these phones now, they know your thoughts low key, so.
Right. Their thoughts are
that's
higher
easy.
than ours.
Right. Listen, Siri knows way too much about me.
What's your favorite track on the CD?
Oh, you can't ask me that.
Well,
all of them are for the record, every record is every track is my favorite. Man.
What's your favorite to sing or perform?
I'm going to have to go with, toss up between The One and Choose.
Are you gonna stay or leave? Tell me, baby, please. It ain't hard. Do you love me? Are you gonna stay or leave? Tell me, baby, please. It ain't hard.
That's what's up.
Yeah, James Brown is my favorite entertainer of all time.
Really?
Favorite.
So, but I don't ever see you dance like that.
I don't dance at all.
Really? Okay.
I got a mean two-step.
My God.
Old cookout. Nasty cookout two-step.
Yeah.
Ribs falling off the plate two-step. That's me.
But your mama can dance.
My mom can dance.
Does she sing?
Yes. My whole family sings.
I know she plays the tambourine. You remember when we were at First Friday?
Yes.
In that it was the cafe part. Yep. And you're singing, I think it was Lamar Campbell, I Love You, Jesus. I love you, Jesus.
Going off. And my auntie going off.
I said, play that tambourine, man.
I just want my heart back, 'cause you got it. I just want my heart back, 'cause you got it. There'll be no moving, no escaping.
Again, we grew up on John P. Key. Mm-hmm. He's a hero of my, I don't know. We sang all of his songs. Okay. And crazy enough, my mom was a choir director for like every church, to the two churches that we grew up in. Mm-hmm. And my voice was never really like that little kid voice, that girly little, it was always been deep. It's always been heavy. I couldn't do it.
Wow.
So I had to lead all the John P. Key songs.
That's funny.
All the Timothy Wright songs.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. And, I love Timothy Wright. But if I don't ever sing Trouble Don't Last Always again in my life, I will be fine.
That is funny.
So, John, got Luther Barnes in there.
Barnes?
He used to come to Wildwood and be in the high school gym.
And I know you used to tear it up.
Let me tell you something. The people went out.
I'm still holding on.
They went up and out.
Yeah.
So my mom was one of those parents that like let you listen to other genres of music.
Okay.
So we had like the old school, like Marvin Gaye's, and we had that stuff too at my house.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. My cousins didn't all enough. Her sister's kids, they used to come to our house to listen to the current stuff. So my mom was a cool mom. So we got to listen to all kind of stuff, like different rap. I don't like 90s music, so I wasn't really into it. Okay. Not R&B at least. But yeah, I listen to a whole lot of stuff. Biggest influence, now, Donny Hathaway, favorite vocalist of all time. Man, Layla Hathaway, mm-hmm. Joe Thomas. I gotta go with Mickey Miller. Shout out to Mickey Miller. Mm-hmm.
She's the one that produced your album.
Yes, gotcha. Absolutely. So she's definitely on that list.
Yeah.
It's too. That's a hard question.
Who is your favorite gospel artist now?
Ooh.
Oh, it's quiet.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody said, "Do you listen to
gospel
music?"
First of all, I listen to gospel music.
I know
Shout out to Regina McCoy.
Come on here.
Praise team leader. She keeps me fresh.
Yeah.
I don't listen to all the juke joint music. She incorporates that into my diet.
Amen.
The gospel. Today I want to hear Kiara Sheard. Kiara Sheard. I want to hear Tamala Mann and Erica Campbell.
So, who is your least favorite artist? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that.
How much time we got on this podcast?
Right.
I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
So, okay, so we know Blanche came from Florida. Mm-hmm. We know she, by way of Tallahassee, she landed in Charlotte. For years at this point. How long have you been here?
9 years. When I first came to Charlotte, I did not sing for like 2 years. Nobody knew I could sing.
Really? I remember you came the first Friday, and it was like, who is this human being that is singing us under these chairs right now? It was so different because I think in Charlotte we have a pretty close-knit gospel community.
Yeah.
And so everybody, and I think we do a pretty good job. Generally speaking, we do a good job of supporting each other, so we know who's doing what. Right. Because chances are, out of the community, you're gonna see some support.
Facts.
And so when you came on the scene, it was just kind of like, where did you come from? And so it was a breath of fresh air, I must say, because your approach is unlike anybody else in our area. And so I'm excited. I'm excited about what's to come for you.
Thank you.
Who is Blanche, the person, on a Tuesday afternoon? Or is she the same as Blanche J, the artist?
No way. Blanche J, the artist, she has to work. Mm-hmm. Blanche Johnson is trying to make sure she has a cup of coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
So I can be a nice human. And I don't know, trying to just make sure I'm thinking like making a great path where I want to go for the day. Sometimes, I do have lazy days, mm-hmm. or I just want to watch TV or whatever. But most of the time, I'm listening to music, shedding, mm-hmm. seeing what new I can hear, different genres of music, not just my own genre, mm-hmm. just to see how people approach things, what I can take from what they do. Mm-hmm. So 90% of the time, I'm listening to music
so that's
all
a big
day.
Part of who you are.
Yeah.
I got you.
And eating. Excuse me. I love food. So if you're listening to this and you need a test taster,
bye.
Definitely call me.
Bye.
And Travis can cook. I just want people to know that it's very good food.
Well, bless your heart.
These wings. What kind of wings were they?
They had manna.
They did not have manna. You did not have manna shipped down here.
From
Get out of here.
Let me ask you this before we change subjects. What does victory look like to you? What, at the end of the day, will make you wake up in the morning and be like, man, I did it. Like, I accomplished X. And I'm stalling to give you a chance to
get my thoughts together.
Right.
Thank you.
But I ask this because I've noticed there are people that are really successful and everybody views them as successful, but they're still stressed out. They still have anxiety. They're still running, chasing something. And so I found that if you define what victory looks like early on, mm-hmm. that by the time you actually get to that marker that you set as victory, you can at least have a mile marker to say, okay, I made it here. Now, I'm not saying to stop living and to stop having other goals,
right? But
you can at least say, my goal was to sell 1,000 albums. I did it, or 10,000, or 100,000, or 1 million, and I did it. I'm going to have my cup of coffee, and I'm going to stay in the bed today, or I'm going to Disneyland.
No, that's right.
What does that look like? What does that look like for Blanche J?
Two sides to that. I'm going to give you two answers. I give you the churchy answer.
Come on.
I give you the church.
What does the Bible say? Huh?
I'm going to go with, the Walls Group.
Mm-hmm.
They have a song called Satisfied. And it just, y'all know it. If I don't get the house, the car, whatever, mm-hmm. it's God, please. I'm a whole neo-soul artist. My genre is not gospel, but I have a relationship mm-hmm. with Christ. And I ask him before I perform, before I touch a mic, whatever, get the glory mm-hmm. out of whatever I'm doing. Because again, I don't sing the lay me down right here songs and do all that other mm-hmm. stuff. It's literally a message of love. Now, we need that. Mm-hmm. In whatever way we can get it. That's my first answer. That God is pleased. That's victory for me. Secondly is I have a motto. I want to be your favorite artist. So whoever your favorite artist is listening to,